How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Brave review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 1996 Brave Command Dagwon Dagbase figure. Now this figure is actually a retooled, redecoed version of the Transformer figure Grandis from the Return of Convoy. He is a triple changer. He has a robot mode, a base mode, and a vehicle mode. He does come with 5 figurines, which are Shadow Ryu, Turbo Kai, Fire In, Wing Yuko, and Armor Shin, and they look like this. They're kind of small. I usually keep them stored in the box because I don't want to lose them. But you see his base mode there. He has his robot mode. And again, there's his vehicle mode. And then he does have this kind of gimmick, which I'll feature in the video. So, all right, let's take a look at the figure now. So here's the first mode that we're going to take a look at. This is Dagbase's Vehicle Carrier. Very unique looking, to say the least. It's got these 2 large ramps right there. I do like the tank treads. It does have plastic wheels underneath, so can roll back and forth. I do wish, though, that the arm wasn't just there. Something could have done differently, but it is a retooled version of Grandis, and you can't really do anything about that. Maybe a retractable fist would have been nice, kind of like, I guess, Power Master Optimus Prime or Super Genrite, but it works. Got a gun up top, which rotates back and forth, but it's just because it's plugged in right there. Got this nice little kind of, I guess, landing strip on top, which works out really well if you happen to have the standard version of Fire Dagwon. So you can fit Fire Jumbo up top. And as far as scale, it looks decent. So, and then the front end's kind of unique. It's kind of got the front end of maybe a jumbo jet, or maybe it's a I don't know, bullet train or something. I don't know, but it's kind of odd to have that on this carrier. But now, as far as the figurines are concerned, here's one of them. There's Fire In and such. Grabbed him out so you can kind of see the scale of what you get. And it's not too bad, I guess. You can open up this back hatch here, and if you want, you can just drop these guys in there. But there you go. From here to transform into his base mode, really simple. Take this off. And then what we're going to do is just take this part, fold it up, and you're done. Pretty much right there. Take this front end, fold it down. There's a middle ramp. Take this part, fold that down. Twist these to the front, and you have Dagbase all transformed. And not too bad. That hatch that we saw on top can now become a back door. And unfortunately, it would have been nice to be able to utilize a gun in here somewhere, but oh well. But he does come with this other piece, this little ramp where you can attach to this side or that side, which I will showcase here in a bit. I'll get them all pretty much looking like a true base in a second. But real quickly, let's take a look at some of the nice detail actually that we see inside of Dagbase. You can kind of see the nice computer workings in panels and such. These little arms can move up and down. And then the elevator here can go up and down, but unfortunately it does not have the motorized mechanism that Grandis had. So with Grandis you can actually hook up Star Convoy's little motorized mechanism right here, and it would actually rotate this up and down and rotate these around and such, but it doesn't have that feature anymore. So, but you can do it manually. There's a little dial on the back here where you can rotate, and as you can see, the tops start to spin, these little bits, and then the elevator starts. You can move the elevator up and down and so forth. So there you go. Still, I do like the fact that you can still utilize the gimmick. It would have been nice if it still had that ability to hook up the electronics, but what for? I mean, to be honest with you, you didn't get that in the Brave line. So, all right, let me get some other things to make this look like a base. So, okay, here's Dagbase now fully functional. As you can see, I added in the liner team. We have Shadow Jet back there. We have Fire Jumbo connected via that little ramp piece that I showcased in the beginning. I do have some of the little figurines. Drill Geki here actually comes with drill liner, but Fire Ant actually comes with Dagbase, so you can kind of see a scale with those figurines there, but really nice. I do like the fact that you can connect Fire Jumbo there, and since this is a retooled Grandis, you can connect your other Transformer Micromaster bases to this guy too, so you can make it that much bigger or add it on to, you know, the Transformers bases, which is really nice. So, okay, let's now transform Dagbase into his robot mode. All right, to transform into his robot mode, really simple. What we're going to do first is take off his ramps, fold this portion in, pull that up, close the back hatch. You can see there's a hole right there where this latch is going to connect to. So take these blue bits, fold them around. They become his massive feet, as you can see. And he is now transformed into his robot mode. Articulation really quickly, his arms are it. I mean, he can rotate his arms around 360 degrees and that's all you got, nothing else. Now his ramps here, you can actually hook them onto his robot mode. They look really dumb. I usually don't display them that way, but there's two holes on the back of his arms. You got the two pegs right there. Just plug it in. Like so, and there you go. Looks odd, but that's my opinion. Take those off. Give him his gun here. And there we go. Let's do some comparisons now. All right, first comparison. Here he is next to another retooled Transformer in the series, Thunder Dagwon, which he's actually a little, well, about the same size as far as height. And then here he is next to Superliner Dagwon, which they look pretty good together there. And then Shadow Dagwon, a little bit on the smaller side, with but this guy is still nice, even though he is a little bit smaller. But and then lastly, here he is next to Fire Dagwon, which the leader of the group. And he is a big figure, but it is kind of odd to have him bigger than your base and such. But if you happen to have the standard version of him, it actually fits in a little bit better. So I do like that. Okay, final thoughts on Dagbase. Really nice piece to have in your collection. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Brave fan, but I really do like the fact that he is a redecoed, retooled version of Grandis. So being a City Former fan, I love the fact that he can connect to the other Micromaster bases, and he can connect to Star Convoy, he can connect to Diatlas, Go Ryu from Might Gain, Metro Titan, and it just makes those city dioramas that much more impressive, which is really cool. Now, since he is a G1 molded figure, he does command a little bit more of a premium price because this is a cheaper way of getting the Grandis mold if you want into your collection. Keep that in mind. It does come with quite a few accessory pieces, along with the ramps and the figures also. He does have some white bits on him, so you want to keep that in mind too when you're looking at getting this guy. You want him as white as you possibly can get him. And lastly, I'm not quite sure, but I don't think he was released by Sonokong. So you're looking at getting a Takara only figure. Kind of like King Jader, I guess. I've never seen any box art from Sonokong or whatnot, so that's it for Dagbase, guys. Thank you again for watching. I really do appreciate it. Stay tuned for more. Take care, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.